Hey everybody. So, playoff rankings today came out, and of course bowls. And looks like the committee got it right. I was watching the broadcast, and the freaking dudes on there started talking crazy, like, oh hell, that before they revealed the Alabama SMU, they were like, oh hell, there's no right choice, and whatever we choose, a lot of people are going to be mad. And I was like, oh my God, they're about to choose Alabama. Nope, they made the right choice, picked SMU. I mean, whether you're, whatever you think, look, I love Alabama and everything. They didn't belong in the playoffs this year. It's my opinion that if you lose 3 games, you don't belong in the playoffs, just in general. You had 3 chances. I mean, I get it. Like, people say, well, South Carolina, they were screwed out of that game by the refs. Well, you had 2 other chances. I mean, damn, losses used to mean something, And okay, you beat Georgia, Well, that's great. We beat Miami, Are we just gonna ignore all of our losses because we beat a top 10 team? Like, come on, man, So, Michigan, they beat Ohio State. You can put them in? No. It's stupid. The whole thing about Alabama and any 3-loss team being in, I don't agree with any of that, including Clemson. Winning your conference is one thing. I don't know. Clemson, the auto bid is a very flawed system, for sure. And it's stupid that Oregon won. They're undefeated, and they have a harder path to the Natty because of it. It's ridiculous. So, Penn State loses. They get put at 5 or whatever, and they have a more favorable. They got put at 6, I think, and they have a more favorable freaking path than Oregon does now. It's really dumb. So, I said auto bids. A lot of people said auto bids were dumb whenever they first announced them. And lo and behold, first year of the playoffs, auto bids are screwing everything up because this thing is seeded and formatted all wrong. It's a complete disaster. So, I don't know. Games will be good, though. Ohio State gets to host, Tennessee for a playoff game. That'll be exciting. Penn State's going to white out a playoff game. Hell yeah. So, stoked to see that. I'm glad they made the right choice in Alabama and leaving Alabama out. Well done. Well done. SMU is definitely deserving of that spot. All right. Some other news. Of course, my Jackets playing Vandy in the Birmingham Bowl. And that's not too far from Sea-Dog. I'm only about 2 hours from Birmingham. So, hey, I might cruise down there to freaking Alabama and check that out. So, as far as the matchup itself, there's probably a few other teams that, I'd rather play than Vandy. Like, I really wanted Florida, or Oklahoma kind of would have been cool. But we got to play Vandy. They, at least this Vandy team is kind of exciting this year. They're pretty good. And this is like the 10th time ever they've made a bowl. We should beat them. We should be better than them, better team than them. We just are. We just should beat them. And I've seen some concerning things. A couple of the players, I won't freaking name names. Look, I love these guys, but they're on Twitter complaining about the bowl placement and the freaking opponent. And it's like, geez, man. Vandy wants to be there, Do you want to be there? We're only, we've only made 1 bowl, right, since in forever. So last year was our first bowl. We were excited. We were hungry. We wanted to get there and win. I really hope that we feel the same this year because, if we don't, can freaking screw around and lose to Vandy. They have the potential to be pretty good. So there's that. Although I do think we are a better team and we should win. Help out the old record against the SEC there. That'd be very good. And besides, nobody wants to lose to Vandy. They're like synonymous with being bad. They're like the definition of like a bad team. Like whenever you think of a bad team in college football, you think of Vandy. So it would suck to lose to them. We're gonna need full effort from everybody, and I think we probably will. The seniors, even if they might not have got quite the send off that they wanted. I mean, these guys are fringe like NFL picks, so they're gonna want to put a good showing on for their last game. Of course, they'll probably be going to the whatever that bowl is for like fringe draft picks. The Reese's Cup Bowl or something at the end of the year, like the Senior Bowl. A few of them will probably be going to that. In fact, I think I saw one or two of our players get invited to that, so that's pretty cool. But and that'll probably be somewhere that our guys go. But in the meantime, we got one game left. Season's not finished. Job's not done. And we got a pretty cool opponent, all things considered. Vandy made some noise this year. They were darlings there for a while, and I don't know. We're very similar to Vandy in that this year, that we're kind of the underdogs. And we kind of came out, got some big upsets, kind of like they did, stuff like that. Hell, Vandy freaking beat Alabama and kept them out of the playoffs. If freaking Alabama hadn't beat them, or if Alabama hadn't lost, then they would have been in the playoffs right now. So they got them to thank for that. And Miami has us to thank for keeping them out of the playoffs. So we kind of do have a lot in common. We're the underdog, scrappy kind of team. So Vanderbilt, pretty cool. Probably could have done a little better. I mean, there's definitely teams that I would have rather played, but it could have been a lot worse. God dang Pitt. They're 7-5 too. They got sent to something called the Game Above Bowl. Well, I've never even heard of that. Is that like and they're playing damn Toledo. Holy Toledo. So I don't know who wants to watch that crap. If I got put in the Game Above Bowl with Toledo, I'd be on here disgusted. So all things considered, Birmingham, not too far of a travel, and Vanderbilt is definitely far from the worst opponent. I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably like 6.5 or 7. All things considered, we could have been sent to the damn Pinstripe Bowl, or up to the damn or Fenway Bowl. So who wants that crap? You know what I mean? So anyway, that's my thoughts on our bowl game and a little bit about the playoff. Well done to the playoff committee. It'll probably be pretty exciting. I was never a fan of expanding the 12-team playoff because, god dang, look at it. There's not 12 teams capable of winning a playoff this year. There never has been. So it'll be exciting games. But yeah, they're it's going to be a mess. It is a mess. The way they formatted it's messed up. I'm glad that it's only on a 2-year contract or whatever, or however many years. It's only for a certain amount of years, 2 or 3 years or something like that. And then they're going to take another look at it. And I think they need to, because there's already some major flaws already presenting themselves, okay, with that. And for some reason, too, Georgia gets in, even though they have a hurt quarterback. It was my understanding if you had a hurt quarterback, then you shouldn't belong in the playoffs. So not sure what's up with that. Committee needs to explain themselves. But anyway, go Jackets. Beat the Commodores. And I'll see you next time.